I have learned that do not rule out anything.
Yes.
I mean, do not rule out anything. Remember now, we are thousands of years old, and we have had half of our brains and our bodies and everything shut down. And in the context of this DNA reactivating itself, all of that. Let me give you an example. Why do you think they put the zoo type in the zodiac? When you look at the zodiac and you see the different animals, and you see different animals throughout mythology and different things like that in the totems, and why the Native Americans put the totems and the different things like that with the different animals. Those animals have, each animal have a different talent that they do, a different thing that they do that's unique to those animals. But those animals that have those different things, when man re-access his higher self, all of those things that you see in the zoo type that the animals can do, we can do. We have all of that in us. Whereas the animals might have one or two things, we have all of that on that God form. So I have learned to not rule out anything because we just don't know how much is lost. If we do know, we have slave narratives where people could fly. You see what I'm saying? We got people that can disappear. You see what I'm saying? Which is things that animals can do. You see, if we have all these things and we were here for millions of years, not no 6,000 years. Hell, we got pottery older than 6,000 years. Can't take your history from a biblical narrative. You see what I'm saying and all you see. So my point here is the things that you were saying, the things that you were saying, I have learned just based on the metamorphosis of my own body, of my own body, and things that's happening that don't rule out anything. The last 2-3 years, I've been going through phantom stuff that I think is happening to me, but it's in another dimension. And it's in another dimension, but my body is going through different things. And that's what all this is right now. The ultimate thing on any of that stuff you see on that outside with the oil spill and those different things, that ain't nothing but some stuff that's happening inside of us. And that's at the level of where we are at this particular time. You see what I'm saying? So you are right based on that whole serpentine, Nagars thing. Now we got people in India, when they ask them, well, where did y'all originally come from? They said, we came from the Nagars, the serpent people. You see what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? Now, and it's interesting here, even when you look at the mythology of Medusa, she's got a head full of serpents. Ultimately, she's the ultimate Kundalini energy.
Yeah.
Right. The ultimate Kundalini energy. So part of that mythology is that she was turned into this hideous monster. It just means that she was one of the oldest people on earth, and she fell into a physical existence. And as a result, the hideousness is the physical existence that shut down. Now look at that. The melanin of the pineal gland is also called the philosopher's stone. So her serpent and her eye, the eye of Heru, if you look at her eyes, you turn to stone. These are alchemical principles that's also going on.